sky. Well, you cry out and you don't know why. Come on now, let your feet fly. Come on now, let's go for a ride. Come on now, let your feet fly.
I'm Izzy Dakota Jones. This is
Wednesday.
and
We
this
got
is, go ahead.
and we got Pete from Unknown Soldier.
Hey, I mean, like, what can I say? So let's start this thing off. Pete, I really like the band. I've watched you guys for quite a while, on and off. I enjoy the band. I'm a huge Doors fan, so that helps. But yeah, I've watched the band like over the years. And
So you remember when I had dark hair?
yeah, I do remember when you had dark hair. Yes, I do remember when you had dark hair. Yeah, that's a good one.
The hair just went.
Well, now you could be more like how can I put it?
A depleted Jim.
No.
Or a Jim that came back from
Jim,
Paris.
yeah, Jim that
Did a
came
bunch of yoga, you know.
got himself in shape.
Yeah.
Which he was probably going to do at some point in time.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think he might.
A la Frank Wagner.
So you got a gig coming up. Let's plug that right away and we'll plug it again. You
Right,
got
yeah.
October 4th, am I 4th, am I right?
October 4th, Saturday.
Saturday
At the Princeton.
in East Vancouver here.
Yeah.
And-
No doors. No door people.
No door people.
No door cover. Just come in and drink some booze and have a good time.
That's it. That's the way the Princeton works.
That's the way it is, and that's pretty much what the Doors would have said.
But that's the kind of vibe we want.
Yeah.
You know, and basically it's mass karaoke. You
Yeah,
know, because everyone knows the songs. You know, there's a couple of people that have been with us for, I think we've been doing this for maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
Has it been 20 years?
Yeah, it's about 20 years.
Okay.
You're right about that. That's pretty much it. My first time seeing you was at a bar that's still happening. First time was in the summertime. I saw you on Commercial Drive at the it's now called
Stateside.
called Juniors. It was called It's Juniors.
Stateside.
It's Stateside.
Yeah.
That's where I first saw you guys, and it was really busy. It was a good show. You guys were really good. I really enjoyed that show. That's the first time.
Yeah.
And like I said to Ash earlier, like my compliment to you guys is that like I don't like tribute acts because I write a lot of original music and
Yeah.
like, traveling, recording with the original bands.
Yeah.
I used to play covers like 100 years ago,
Yeah.
and I gave up that and I just went to my originals, and so I didn't like going and watch a tribute act. But when I went to watch you guys, I didn't. There was no trying. You guys are more natural. And I guess that'd be a perfect term for it. It was really natural to watch you guys do the tunes because you guys weren't trying to put something on, put something, a word I would use, put something over on people, you know, which some tribute acts tend to want to do to make it, hey, we are this band. And I'm going like, yeah, I don't think so. And, you know, I just, right away, I went like, you know, I like this. I really like this. I mean, I like Doors music a lot. And I just went, but I really like this. I wasn't hypocritical of it at all. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed
that.
the mystique of it.
Yeah.
Because just like a Doors show would be mystique, you had that mystique
That
about it.
was on July 4th.
Yeah.
And the reason why I know that is my friend DJ Goodspin used to work there.
Right.
And he asked us, can we do a show at Stateside?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? You know?
Yeah.
And it was by the pinball machines.
Yes.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah. And my first kid was just born, so he was like a baby, and we were at our friend's place, and she was chilling there while I went and did the show, and then after the show I went back. But I remember that show being super fun.
Yeah. It was
You know,
a good
and
show.
it was like really, and yeah, we're not trying to be the Doors.
No.
We just want to give the Doors music.
Yeah.
And it's a great study.
See, Ash, that's what I mean, Ash.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I've seen you guys. It's fucking killer.
Where'd you
Did
see
you-
us?
Yeah, Princeton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah, you were not the last one, but you were at one of the Prince
Yeah.
shows. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. This is what I mean. It's just like I like what you just said there because like I've seen myself, like I told you, I've seen the Doors, the original Doors twice
Yeah.
here in Vancouver, and I saw them once without Morrison.
How was that possible? Did your mom bring you in a baby stroller?
No, you know what? I was only like, when you say that, I was only like maybe 10 years old, 12.
Where'd you see him?
I saw the first time I saw him in the Agrodome.
And your parents brought you to the
No, no. I lived up the street here,
Okay.
and my parents were like, "You can go to concerts, sure,
Yeah.
go ahead." Because back then it was like $5. So if you saved up your money,
So you went and did some paper routing.
that's right. You got it first off right off the top. You did the paper route. You know, or in the summertime you would park cars for the P&E, and you'd go to the show, right?
Cool.
And
cool.
so I went to see the Doors there,
Mhm.
and that was like Morrison. I think was probably at his. That was like he was young, and it was just like
Was it
it was just around
leather
16.
clad gym or
Yeah, leather
bearded?
clad. No, leather clad gym, and that was like really like yeah.
So,
he was
so
he
what
was
did
on
it do
his
to your
game.
brain
Well,
as a kid, as a 10-year-old kid?
he made me go like I want to do that. I tell you that.
Really?
Did I tell you
He
that
did that
story?
to Iggy Pop.
I know. You know what he did? Like when I told Ash, I think I told you this story too. So anyways, he used to ask everybody to come up on stage, right? Just like at your shows,
he
I
did?
noticed, yeah,
Jim?
Jim says, come on up to the
Okay.
people, right? Come on up. And so, hey, I'm right up front. I climb up on the stage, you know, and
You climbed up
on
on
the stage, and I'm sitting like you're Jim, and Robbie Krieger's here. I sat in between, and I'm looking out at the Agrodome. It's packed.
Did they pull out a seat for you?
But no, fuck. They might as well.
You're just standing there like
I just
this.
know I'm sitting like this, and I'm looking around, and I'm going, holy fuck, what am I doing up here, right?
Yeah, right.
First thing I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing? And then like Jim's sitting there, you know, he's singing, I'm watching him, I'm grooving. And on the other side, there's a girl, like a really pretty girl, right? And she's like crawling up his
Holy
leg.
sheep.
Oh fuck, who knows? 15 maybe, like, who
Okay.
knows? She's crawling up his leg.
An older woman for you.
For me at that time, yeah. And she's crawling up his leg and grabbing his leg and rubbing it. He finally looks over at her and he looks over at Robbie and he goes, now. I never forget it. It's like slow motion. Now, you know? And Robbie goes, yeah. And he just starts soloing, right?
Yeah.
He grabs the girl, puts her in a lock hold and gives her a big kiss.
Oh.
Right in front of everybody, right? So people
Yeah.
can see it. And then he lets her go and she goes, you know. Then it's all over because the
Yeah.
ushers come on and kick everybody off because now the girl's like, you know, first aid, you know.
Okay.
Jim just keeps going, they keep going.
So it was kind of like the Elvis scarf, but it was the Jim kiss.
Yeah,
It, like,
exactly.
made her pass out.
Yeah. And no, it was that, you know, watching that was pretty cool. When he did The Unknown Soldier,
Mm-hmm.
he fell back when he got shot, like when they do the shot
Yeah,
put.
yeah.
He dropped, this is no shit, he did a backdrop onto a fucking wooden floor, wooden stage. You could hear it go, yeah, you
Yeah.
could hear that. And then he lied there, probably like in pain, or he's probably looped it, he doesn't feel it. And then like, he sang the half the rest of the song.
Do you
on his
remember
It
a
was
place
wild.
called,
Retinal Circus?
no, it was in Gastown, the Fountainhead?
Oh yes!
Is it the Fountainhead?
Yes, you're right, yeah.
Right, we did a gig there, and we did that Unknown Soldier thing,
Yeah.
and we did the gunshot,
Yes.
boom, down thing, and the next day I woke up, and I was so, like, can I swear?
Yeah.
I was super fucked. And I couldn't fart, I couldn't, like, poop, I couldn't, like,
Oh,
like,
You heard
anything. It was like, and then I went to the doctor. He's like, "Yeah, man, you cracked a rib."
Oh.
You know, and so that's a dangerous move.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
when I saw
it's
him do
not
that,
something that
no.
Elvis would do.
No, when I saw him do that, I was kind of like, holy motherfucker, right? That hurt.
So it was crack, and yeah, that was it. Took about 2 months to heal.
Yeah.
But like, I can understand like him flying backwards, just boom, you know,
Oh.
committed.
He committed himself. I was like, stuff like that I saw, I was like, this guy's just like unreal, right, to watch. He's like really into it. Then the second time I saw him, I saw the beer the beard-clad gym, right? Like you said, right?
Oh yeah.
And
So you got
I
the
got-
best of both worlds.
I got the best.
You got the coin.
And
You got the tails.
you got the tails
and you got the head.
And you got the head.
Where was that second show?
Second show was in the Coliseum,
Oh yeah, I think you're
and there was
Did they pull you on stage?
no.
No.
It was a pretty wild show though. It was funny. He walks out, and the doors walk out. And, you know, he's looking like, you know, he's aged. But anyway,
He's
probably 25.
how many
26.
years from that show to
oh,
that
5
show?
years maybe.
5 years?
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
4 or 5 years. So he's aged a little bit,
Okay.
you know.
Cool.
He's taking a bit on, and he's sitting there, you know. And the first thing he does, he goes, "Hey, Vancouver." I mean, this is a perfect line. He goes, "Hey, Vancouver, anybody got a cigarette?" And all these joints come flying up.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, just not one. I mean, like, there's fucking handfuls, right? People keep chucking them, right? And they're everywhere, like joints everywhere. The band's like picking them up and they're lighting, right? So he picks one up and
Yeah.
he does the famous like, psst. You can hear the match, like, you know, he
Yeah.
does it. Like, he's smart, right? Psst, right into the fucking microphone.
Oh really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So the microphone picked that up.
Picked it up. You hear the psst. Then he goes, and you hear all that, right?
And it's legal at the time.
Illegal.
Illegal. So were the cops like around the? You know,
No, they didn't do nothing.
Okay.
They just left it alone. He takes it in and he goes like, Vancouver, you got the best fucking cigarettes I've ever smoked.
Oh.
And the crowd goes
Yeah.
fucking crazy, right?
Cool.
And then after that, you know what, he did like 2 songs. I can't remember which ones they did off the top of my head, but they did 2 songs. He stopped a bit after the second song. He says, "All right, I've got Alvin Bishop backstage who opened up, and I got Albert King."
Albert King. Yeah, I've heard that recording.
And then they went and they jammed
Yeah.
for the rest of the night.
Whoa.
Blues jam the rest of the night. There's no, you know, it was really good, but it, you know,
Were
you
people
did.
kind of pissed?
I was even
Like,
a little
"Hey,
choked.
I
I was
wanna,
kind of,
like,
I was
hear
kind of
the-"
like to hear the hits too.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah,
no.
they were huge pop stars at the time, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time people at that point. Yeah. So he just said, "No, we're just going to jam the rest of the show if you guys don't mind, right?" So they did. They did the whole show. The rest of the show was a jam.
I feel like
right?
everybody says that
Yeah.
Iggy Pop is like the fucking granddaddy of fucking punk rock or whatever, you know, like he was the first punk rocker or whatever. And I read an interview and they asked him, who's the first punk rocker, and he said Morrison. Because he would turn his fucking back on the crowd, do shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
fucking jam blues with
Right, you just-
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool, man. That is so fucking
I know.
It's not
That's
funny.
kind of where we come in.
Yeah.
Because when you go to the show,
Yeah.
you get to hear the hits,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And not the deep cuts, not the weird experimental stuff. And I guess as a person of the original music, like creating the original music, you'd probably get bored, you know, and you would just want to like jam off like some old blues legend.
Well, especially when you got those guys back there. You know, I can understand that. I can see why you would say, "Okay, I want these guys to come on, play with us," right? How often is that going to happen, right? In their lifetime.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, like how was the show, the first one, Leatherclad versus Bearded Jim?
Yeah, Leatherclad was more exciting. I'll be honest, it was more
So
exciting.
was it akin to like old school heavy metal concerts?
The first one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it definitely was. It was definitely more hardcore, kind of straight ahead. You know, just go for it and shock the crowd, right? Sort of thing. Get the crowd riled up and get them going, and it was really good. And then the second show was more like, okay, we're laid back. We're getting older now, but we're still gonna break rules, right? We're just gonna do it the way we want to do it, like he said. Basically, screw you guys. We're not playing any songs tonight you want to hear.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna do what we want, and
Yeah.
that's the end of it.
The interesting point in all of this,
Yeah.
it's a 5-year spread.
Yeah,
And what happened from that point
yeah,
to that point?
yes.
Yeah,
You know,
67
it's-
to 72-ish, probably.
60 and a 67.
How do they create that amount of material in that short of time?
Yeah.
That is pretty wild.
Well, it's imagine that you're right about that. And you would know that. especially because you guys are you're playing and logging all that stuff and knowing what they did on that time periods, right? So yeah, they played they recorded a lot of material when you get down to it, right?
Mhm.
And they took, and especially like they said, I think the later years too, which you would know. They're saying like, Soft Parade, for instance, wasn't that great of album. I think Soft Parade was really good.
It's it's funny because it's the fulcrum of their album collection,
Yeah.
and it's like one of those ones where I don't know, maybe you have to like take a whole bag of mushrooms to fully understand,
Yeah.
or just like there's a couple of really good nuggets in there,
Yeah.
but every once in a while I'll try. We just recently did like some Doors recordings for a friend of ours who's trying to put a movie together about
Alright.
the ghost of Jim Morrison that comes back.
Oh, cool.
Sort of like
That's really
Alec
cool.
Ghost, and she was hoping that Johnny Depp would play Jim Morrison's ghost,
Yeah.
and we had to record the a couple of pieces from the Soft Parade, so we had to take a good look at it.
Yeah.
Give me a
Yes.
sanctuary, and then it gets into that crazy part.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it didn't have the hits, but it definitely had the deep supercuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right about that. And I think
Yeah.
that's why the critics probably slammed it, because they just thought, well, there's no hits here. And of course,
There's no
back
hits.
then, like you were saying back then, it was all about hits back then.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah, it was all about hits.
And like, can you imagine the pressure of having like a really like slam dunk first album? You know, the first album.
Yeah, yeah,
It had hit.
yeah.
Second one, hit.
Yeah,
Third one, hit. Couple of hits in the front, couple of hits in the back, and then Soft Parade. It was like,
Yeah.
But then they came back with Bearded Jim.
yeah,
The blues.
yeah. The blues stuff. Yeah, they were considering themselves a blues band
Yeah.
at that point. Wow.
That totally
Which is
is.
really good too. Which I mean, LA Woman album is one of my favorite albums too. It never was at
What's
first.
your favorite song with it?
I would say my favorite song on that would be was that I've been down so very damn long.
It looks like up to me.
Yeah, and then that radio one too. That one, yeah, that's another one I really like.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We actually had a blues band with Jimmy Now. I don't know if you know Jimmy Now.
I've heard Jimmy now. Yeah.
Right, and he was affiliated with Steve Stone. We were talking about him
Yeah.
earlier on, like
Yeah, yeah.
Mick Jagger thing. And Jimmy Now, like, grabbed my attention for about a year and a half, teaching me these old blues songs.
Yeah, yeah.
And we formed a band called Lock and Key,
Oh, cool.
based on Jim Morrison's lyric, "Won't you give me lock and key?"
That's right,
You know, so.
Yeah.
So we took it to the Railway Club, the Yale, all those places, but it just didn't catch on because he wanted to be super original with
Right.
it, like try to make it exactly like those blues songs. But it's like, nah, you got to give it a bit of
Well, you got
lubrication.
it, yeah, and you got to let it loose, right? Like
Yeah.
as the Doors do, like you guys do. The blues, like when you really go watch like I used to watch. We're looking in that book. Which book is it? It's the one underneath that drinking book.
The one about drinking?
No, the one underneath drinking. This one here that Ash
Vancouver
has.
After Dark.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one here.
Got it on my
has-
shelf.
It's got the Egress nightclub in it. I think
Yeah.
I told you about the Egress. So the Egress was a place about the size of Ash's place here, very small.
Right.
Which
And
place was?
It was called the Egress nightclub, and it
was
was
that?
on Beatty Street, just down by the Armory. You know where the military armory is there?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And so what is it now?
I don't know what it is now, but it was a very small place, and they would have, the guy had nothing but all blues artists. So you go there on a Friday night, 2 shows, because of course the place was small. You go there and you see Freddie King, you go see Muddy Waters, and it maybe $12 a ticket,
Yeah.
and you go in there and man, you're right there, right? They're right there in front of you.
Joe was 6 years old.
You know, I was
He's a fetus. They plop him down like a little thing.
Hands
you know, it's
together
like-
for the zygote.
I was actually under.
Here's the zygote,
Hey,
everyone.
truth
Pick
is-
you up when
truth
it's
is-
closing.
Truth is, I was underage.
I'm sure you
Years
were.
I was.
I'm sure
And
you were.
here was.
And I'm
here's the
sure
truth.
that they knew that you were.
No, they didn't. The thing was, here's the wild thing about that. You're funny, you make me laugh. There's a bunch of guys when I booted out when I was a teenager out of my house, I went and lived with these guys. I was working with two of these guys at the Parks Board, and these guys were in their, at that time, they're in their 30s, right?
Mhm.
And so there was a hippie house, what we called it, down on Dundas, and there was like 7 people living in this house. And so I was living in the house too. So we all went to the egress, right? We go to the egress. They're all 30 years old.
Yeah.
2 of them got asked for ID, and they had Alberta ID because they were from Alberta. And they had-
I got Alberta.
you can't come in.
Yeah.
And then this, they go, this little fucking bastard gets in. He gets in. I'm going, I don't know why. I guess I just,
Yeah, the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah, I don't want to come in.
This is not the minor you're looking
They
for.
got to know me so well down at Egress that I wanted to stay for a second show if, you know, I really liked what I was watching. They'd go, okay, go into the washroom. No, the waitress would go, we'll tell them that you're in there. Just so the public doesn't know. And then we'll come and tell you, okay, come on out, Joe. And I'd come out and I'd sit down and watch the second part of the show. Because I just was there a lot, right? And then, but you know, like you said, Albert Collins, all these guys that, you know, the guys, the Doors and everybody looked up to, were playing the Egress, right? And the guy brought in a lot of
What was the place called?
Egress nightclub.
Egress.
Yeah, and it's in the little picture in there, and it's got Howlin' Wolf there for like 2 nights or something.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, yeah, it was a great musical educational thing. But those guys, like you said, they played loose too. They didn't try to tighten the songs up. They didn't try to portray anything that they didn't write or they played. They didn't try to play like the record, so to speak, right? Which was really refreshing, right?
Yeah, it's about the feeling, and
Yeah.
I think, you know, getting back to, you know, the first time you saw us at Stateside, which is
Stateside.
now Joey's
Juniors.
which reminds me of a like a bar from northern Alberta. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
just a shit kicker bar a
Yeah.
little bit, but that's how we planned it. It's like, let's learn the music, let's love the music, and then just play the music and not be contrived.
Yes.
We're not gonna
Good
do,
word.
okay, we did this, and this, and this, and now enter this. It's,
Yeah.
and
Get
it's,
the right beats, get the right
Yeah.
belt, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
They got a good
it's
idea.
all about you guys coming to enjoy the show.
Yeah, and
It
enjoy
makes
the
the
music.
show.
And makes exactly.
And
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Not me, but
We're
Body.
just, what's that? Fun?
my girlfriend, my woman, she dances.
She does?
Like fucking crazy.
When
Like
she goes to
a,
shows.
like a whirling dervish or a belly dancer?
No, like she's cool.
She likes to
Fuck.
rock out.
Yeah, she's a fucking rocker for sure.
Yeah, but you're right, and that creates the vibe, right?
Yeah, it's great.
That's,
But at this Princeton gig, we asked them, like that night that you guys came,
yeah,
like, can you remove some of the tables and
Yeah.
like, put something over the pool table,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
We're like, yeah, and we get there and it's not done. It's like, okay, well, you're in for it, and it was super packed.
yes, I
Right.
remember that night. Yeah,
And I think they kind of got their lesson, and this Saturday we're going to experience that.
yeah,
We just had a rehearsal last Wednesday,
yeah.
and you guys are in for a real treat, man.
Good, good.
Because the original Unknown Soldiers organist is going to be on all night long.
Oh,
Sean Clare.
Sean Clare's coming.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, he's-
wow.
He's had a bout with Dupuytren's.
Yes, yes.
You know what that is?
I heard about that. Is in this area?
It only comes from
Yeah,
like
right in there.
northern Scottish and Viking descent,
Yeah,
and you get crystallized like nuggets
Fuck.
in your thing,
that must be.
and they
so
gotta like break you, you know.
That's
So
Right?
it's literally, you know,
Ouch.
broke his hands to play this stuff, and it's the Viking's disease because your hands become
Yeah,
like
because
a
of
claw.
rowing, right? Yeah.
And so he is, and last Wednesday it was smoking hot. It was
Wow. Wow, good.
Yeah, so
This is
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
cool.
good treat.
Yeah, it's
Is
gonna
it
be
just
fun.
you guys all night?
Yep.
Sweet, dude.
That'll be good. That'll be a good show.
If somebody wants to come up and sing, I don't know, something else.
No, it was really good. I mean, I like I said, I really enjoy watching you guys and
Knock on the doors. Knock on the doors instead of whoever the fuck, Led Zeppelin or whoever.
yeah, what brought you to that? That's
Or
a good
another
question.
Beatles band, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah,
Like,
Stones.
Well,
Or
the
the
other-
Stones, yeah, sure.
The Unknown Soldiers started out as a band from Saskatchewan,
Right. Okay.
right? And we're kind of like the Temptations that has like 17 different members.
Right. Of course.
Right.
Like me, I have 100 members in my
Okay,
band.
so diving deep back, there was a band called Ghost Town Drive from Regina, I think so.
Yeah.
They moved out here. They lived in a trailer park, which is now the ice arena in Richmond.
Okay.
You know, the Richmond Oval.
The Richmond Oval.
There
Yeah.
used to be like a trailer park there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they started a Doors tribute band to sort of make some money while they're doing the music
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Right? Instead of going east, they went west. They hired Sean Clare. They did a couple of gigs. The lead singer decided Chad Mason
Oh, why do I
decided
know
he
that
wanted
name?
to move back to Saskatchewan.
That's a familiar.
And they were going to be like, well, we'll fly you out for the shows. And obviously that's not cost effective. So
Yeah.
then they went and like threw out an ad. I wasn't doing music at the time. And then my sister-in-law, Maureen Reynolds, was like, hey, you know, Georgia Strait, they're looking for a Doors singer. And my voice is very similar to Jim.
It is.
Right.
Yeah. Very much so.
And I'm like, no, fuck, I don't want to do it. Well, yeah, I want to do that. Did the thing. They interviewed Sean Clare, the guy, the organist, pianist. Wished he could have like filmed the whole like process
Oh yeah.
because everyone showed up, like women, men, them, theys, whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
then there was this, it wasn't like, it was an interview process, like go in with your microphone,
Right.
do your thing. And I brought my own mic because I didn't know if they had a mic.
Right. Right.
And they thought I was fucking pretentious.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm just being prepared, man. I'm being prepared.
Choke if somebody brings their guitar along too.
Yeah, it's like, what a fucking asshole. He brought his own gear. Oh, he needs his own mic. So anyways, did it. They phoned me up. They're like,
This prick shows up with a bass to play bass.
can you learn 22 songs in 24 days? We got to get it at the boot.
Oh yes,
Oh,
the boot.
yeah.
Yes.
But I'd already known the songs because I played tapes, children,
Yes.
you know, not CDs
No,
or
tapes,
records.
yeah,
So it's in the tape era.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
And 24 days later, we did our first show at the Boot Pub.
Cool.
Rest
Which is
in
pretty
peace.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another awesome place.
Did you guys ever sleep in the Boot Pub place?
No. I played the boot.
Did they give you the band room?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think I can't remember. I just remember I played the boot.
Right.
I remember I played the boot with this one band, and I think I was only in the band for like 2 weeks or something. So
Right.
that was something went sideways with the band. But-
So with that Boot Pub gig, we did the leather pants, the poet shirt, the whole
Sure.
spiel.
That was spiel.
And after about 4 or 5 months of that, we're like, let's take this shit off and just do the music.
Yeah. Now you're
And
talking.
now we're talking.
Now you're
And
talking.
the agent's like, no. It's like, nah, fuck that. We're doing the music. We're just doing the music and we're creating a
now you're
vibe.
smart.
And now
yeah.
we just want to concentrate
Yes.
on this great
Yes.
catalog of music.
Yes.
No ifs, no
So
ands,
folks,
no
that's
buts,
the way to do it.
non-negotiable.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That is the way to do it because that way you get the feel down, like you're
Yeah.
saying, and it comes
Right.
across, and,
People-
it comes. People enjoy it because
Yeah.
they can feel the music, they can feel that energy,
Yeah.
right?
And that's what's really cool about it is that when you hear those albums come alive
Mhm.
in a venue, and you close your eyes and you're like, holy shit, that actually sounds kind of like the album. You know, not identical.
No.
A little bit of texture here and
Well,
there.
but if you, like I said, you would have saw the Doors when I was a kid, when I saw them, you know, they strayed from the album totally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because in the 60s, like, that's what was, like, you
I,
know,
I can't imagine they would be up.
It's like when I watched one summer, went down to the P&E during when the P&E was on, and I went and saw Chilliwack was playing, and I saw Henderson in the early days, right? Bill Henderson, early Chilliwack, and they were really good, like really good. But he did a song from back then called Seventh Day or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Really kind of native beats and stuff and grooves. And the song jams. It goes into like you know a fucking a Led Zeppelin thing where it go for fucking or Doors thing goes south for a while, comes back to the original piece, right?
Yeah.
So he says, you know, like he made a good analogy. He says back in the 60s and 70s, this is what we did.
Yeah.
As musicians, we would just take you on a trip and take you somewhere where you've not been, and we'll give you the familiarity of the tune, but we'll take you somewhere with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when I heard that, I went like, yeah, that's what they did back then. That's what I liked, because that gave me a feel of cutting loose, right? You know, more and enjoying it more, right? You know, you know, and it's when you're writing songs like I do, in both my bands. You know,
it's
hard.
I've heard you howl, man, online, and do that horn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I'm getting to is a good point. Is we're now at the point when we're writing, we're starting to try. Okay, we got to stretch out more. Mm-hmm. You know, because that's where we come from. Like where you know those roots. We actually all come from that roots where we want to stretch out more, and sometimes when you're writing, it doesn't allow you to do it because you've got. You know, you got a format. It's the verse, chorus, blah blah blah. We started writing a few more songs recently that the drummer goes like, Scott will go like, what the hell? What's happening here? You know, and I go, don't worry, Scott, just
let it happen.
Just follow us, you know, follow us, you know. Really? Yeah, just follow me. I'm gonna stretch it out just for the sake of it, right? Now I look over at Patty, she's playing guitar, I go, Patty, go now. You know, and then just pull it out of nowhere, right? And look at the other guitar player, Paul, you go now and take an hour here. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to the source of the song, right?
That's interesting that you say that, because in the Doors music, and studying it, like I'm a PhD in Doors.
You are,
Let's just say, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
Grandmaster. But the drums sort of kind of dictate the lyrics.
Yes, yeah. Densmore, yeah.
Don't be afraid of the drums, kids. You know what I mean? And like
Densmore,
Bowman, Zurich and Robbie Krieger just kind of played off of each other.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the Doors, in the sense that they would play off each other a lot. And just talking about that, I also remember talking to you. It just came to my head. You met Robbie Krieger, right? Or you talked to Robbie on the phone. That's a guitar player.
No, I just shook his hand and just said, they were playing with not Ian Ashbury, but some kids from LA.
Right.
And I took Sean, the keyboardist, reluctantly. He's like, he doesn't want to meet his heroes, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we gotta get a back thing. We gotta do the meet and greet. So we're in a lineup, and some fucking asshole, like in the back of the lineup's like, this guy sings better than that guy, you know. And it's like, no, dude, no.
Say that.
Be cool. And then we get up, see Robbie. Robbie's kind of like, huh? And it's like, hey man, thanks for the beautiful music. You know, we played. And then same thing with Ray, and that was it.
You met Ray too, eh? Wow.
Well, we just shook hands.
Yeah, just shook hands, yeah. I met
He
Robbie.
had nice nails. Just saying.
I met Robbie about maybe 7 years ago. I was down in LA to go and see a show. I forget where. I think we went to. Yeah, we went to Hollywood Bowl to see somebody play. I think it was Jeff Beck and Rod Stewart. And then the next night, Robbie Krieger was playing the Whiskey a Go-Go. And I had played the Whiskey a
He
lot.
seems to be doing that frequently.
Yeah, and I played the Whiskey quite a bit myself. So we went to the Rainbow for a bite to eat. And we're at the Rainbow and we're eating.
Yeah.
And he came in for a pre-dinner, right? Which I didn't know he did that. It's
A pre-dinner.
Yeah, pre-dinner.
What did he eat?
Yeah, and he walked in.
What did he order?
I don't know what he ate.
French fries?
I don't know what he ate. All I know is he came past the table, and I was with the guys from West Coast Guitars, Glenn, and another friend of mine named a blues player named Brian Holden. And
Hey, Brian.
yeah, hey Brian. And so I stood up, and of course Glenn goes, "Oh, sit down, don't. I know I've met Robbie. You know, don't do that." Right? And I go, "Fuck you." I says, "I'm in LA. I do what the fuck I want." Right? You know. So I said, "Hey, Robbie." And
This is at the Rainbow?
yeah, and so I shook his hand and I got up out of the table and I said, "Hey, you know, I've seen you live in Vancouver twice when I was a kid." And he goes, "Oh," he says, "Cool." Right? And we started talking. He says, "Well, what are you doing tonight?" I says, "After you eat." And I says, "Well,"
After you eat?
I says, "After I eat, I hope I'm coming down to check you guys out at the
Okay.
Whiskey a Go-Go. Can you get me on the guest list?" He goes, "I don't think so." I says, I'll try. He says, "But I'm not promising, right?"
Okay.
So I went down there. We weren't on the guest list, but like, you know, and I pleaded because I knew the staff, and I go, "Come on, it's me, right? I played here 1,000 times."
So did you go in the back?
No, I didn't.
Did you claim you were the light guy?
No.
That's what you did. Did you get a ladder?
I should have, but I should have. But I heard. But here's the cool thing. The cool thing is that we went back up to the Rainbow to have a few more drinks, and the waitress said, "Don't go anywhere." I says, "Why?" "He's coming back at the end of the night, and we're having an after party. We're shutting the place down.
Oh, cool.
And it's just to be the staff and us."
Cool.
So I went. He came back, and then we stayed and partied with him for a while, right? You know, not long though, because of course my partners were going.
Did you bend his ear?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I just asked him about.
Was he approachable?
Yes, he was very approachable. Yeah, nice guy, very nice man, right? You know, very nice guy. I thought, you know, and they were doing.
I would love
Crystal Ship.
to go down and just sing 3 songs with Robbie Krieger.
What 3? Yeah.
What 3?
Yeah.
When the music's over?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one. Let's stretch her out a bit. Love You 2 Times.
Yeah.
And then, which one's did Robbie write? Well, I don't know. Although, no.
You know what you just gave me an idea.
Okay, so
But-
what's the third one?
I don't. Oh, third song.
Yeah.
For you would be. How about? Well,
What do you got?
I got LA Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're in
yeah.
LA, you're at the
LA,
Whiskey
yeah.
Go. You might as well pull out the LA card, right?
Yeah, totally.
You know, what I would like to do, and I've
Yeah.
told this to the guys in my band, but I don't know if we can ever get it done. But what I would like to do, and I think I told Ash this, I would like to get you guys and my band, and I'd like to go and play the Whiskey again.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And then we could get a hold of Robbie Krieger and get Robbie to come down when you guys go out and
that's
play.
a good plan.
Because
Are you gonna,
What?
like, do
I-
you have
I-
to sneak across the border?
yeah, no.
Soon we might have.
Or,
But I would.
so
I know
like,
I could get
like
the
in a
gig.
truck, you know, a refrigeration truck?
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully we don't get nabbed down there. But
I
thought
suggest
about
we don't bring our instruments
No.
and just borrow them from people.
West Coast. I think no. What's that guitar store? Guitars Only, or whatever is down the street. There's a guitar shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got all that line on refrigeration trucks? No?
I know some criminals.
No, we can make this happen, and I think that's a very good method. But like down there, I hear you got to kind of pay to play, or what's
You
the
do,
deal? Yeah.
you do, but you got to play the Whiskey, and you have to pay it on like a Sunday night, and it's like $600. But I'll tell you what, I've done it 3 times, and every time I played there before. It was Sunday nights. I played actually there on a Friday night too. it's worth every cent because the thing is when you talk about the Doors or you talk about nostalgia in that place, it's all over. It's
So,
all over the place.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. You feel it. You go in the green room and you know, the last time I was there, one of the girl singers in my band, she was a little nervous, and I said, okay, come here. I says, we went to the green room. I says, sit there. And she was like, you're probably sitting in the place where Janis Joplin sat.
Yeah.
She's like, oh!
Exactly.
Yeah.
I says, or Grace Slick. I says, anybody like that.
Right, yeah.
And I said, so you got to come up to the level of what they do here.
Mm-hmm.
I says, that's all you have to fucking do.
And I says, sing to the ghosts.
Yeah, sing to the ghosts. And I says, they're all here. All of this history is in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, and plus I says, tomorrow night, Alice Cooper's playing.
Yeah.
It's just from one night. I says, from one night to the next, there's somebody that represents a lot of, you got to bring it.
It's interesting that you say that because we played at the Spinal Buddha Cafe. Remember that place?
Yeah.
On Asen Street. And at that time, they had like a big skateboard ramp.
That's right.
But the green room was downstairs. And that's where all of the ghosts were.
Yeah.
And Jimi Hendrix had played there.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
like a lot
BB
of
King.
different,
Baby King, Jimi Hendrix, yeah.
It's in Ground Central of East Van,
Yeah.
But we had some pretty good fun gigs there.
I bet.
There's some ghosts in there for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
LA is like that, but the whiskey is definitely, like one of my drummers, Colin, who was with me at the time, and he had been on tour with Daigle Abortions, a lot of big bands, right? And, he, all over Europe and everywhere. When he did this show at the Whiskey with us, the first thing he said to me afterwards, he said, yeah, I come back to Vancouver, every gig I do now, I play at that same level.
Oh, cool.
He says, it just inspired me to play at that level all the time, Joe. He says,
And
goes,
what's
thank
that
you very
level?
much.
What's the level?
Well, the level, I would say, like you're saying, you're playing at a level where you're giving it your all, like 100%. Your focus, your aura, your energy is 100%. You just give it. You give it every ounce that you got. That's you. There's no holding back. There's no being pretentious about it. You just deliver, right? Because when we played there that first time, we played with a band that headlined, and they're called the Robbie Carugu or something band. And
Robbie Carugu?
yeah, something like that. Weird name. And anyways, they came out totally decked out like in an LA rock band, like totally like Guns.
Like what?
Like a Guns N' Roses sort of thing.
Okay.
And they came out totally decked out. But you know what? They played really well too. Like very well. Songs were good. They did what, like you're saying on the Doors thing, they would jam out on stuff. They were really good band, and we got to hang out with them and party with them, and they were really good. And I watched them and I went, you guys are really authentic, like really authentic. I get the LA garb thing, but like it don't matter. You can see that you guys are living it, right? Living the dream. And they said, yeah, well, we're just doing what we do, right? At the end of the day. And that place does that. That brings it out of you, right?
So is there other places that the Doors played in LA?
Yeah, they played a few places there in LA, right? I'm trying to remember where else they played that.
Did you go to, did you go there as well?
I've been there a bunch. I got family there.
Okay, Barney's Beanery.
Oh, yes. I heard about that place, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the places where Jem used to
Hang out, yeah.
not do music.
Yeah, not do music. Or, where is it at? Which beach am I thinking of? Venice Beach.
Yeah.
My keyboard player at the time, Nicole, we were down there, we went to Venice Beach for the day. She goes, I'm going to go find Jim's house. She did. She went find
Jim's
this
roof.
Yeah, that's rooftop. The rooftop. She found it. She said, because I went. Oh yeah, it was pretty cool. It was just
There's
cool
still
vibe.
that huge fucking mural of him.
Is
right
there?
in Venice Beach, yeah.
It's huge, man.
Oh yeah, it's like 5 stories high, man.
Yeah, it's great.
The interesting thing is, like going down, like I went 2 years ago with some buddies of mine.
Yeah.
We went to a music festival, We stayed at Ziggy's, you know, which is pretty close to the Rainbow.
Yes.
Well, there's a couple of stories. The first one I want to tell you is like we went to the Rainbow Room, and I went into the back room.
Yeah.
I sat down at the seat, and I just didn't want to leave. And it kind of reminded me of like the back room of the Railway Club.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And then, you know, my friends were like, oh, my nephew came over from Australia, like, here it is. And, like, we're in the booth. I'm like, no, I just want to stay here. And then I got up, and it was like Lemmy's seat.
Yeah.
It was Lemmy's seat. He was like, you know?
Yeah, he was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that kind of vibe,
Yes.
you know, like where it just, those
Yeah.
old ghosts hang out.
Yeah. Oh no.
And that's so important.
I mean, when we played there a couple of times in the Rainbow, he was there.
mm-hmm.
He came up and we saw him. He walked up and he watched us. And the guys.
You were upstairs.
Yeah, and we're upstairs playing.
And there is an upstairs.
There is an upstairs.
So you've confirmed that.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I
Yeah.
swear there's an upstairs, but
Yeah,
it was
there
kind
is.
of blurry.
Yeah, there's an upstairs and
Right,
it's
yeah.
all wood. It's all that old wood, like really old wood. So the
Yeah.
sound just bounces off everywhere.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be too loud, but you are loud. And
Would you play there? Did you have to like cart your stuff up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You cart
How was
stuff.
that?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Did they kick you out right away?
Nope.
Okay.
They treated us really well there. They loved us because when we'd start to play, everybody would pile up from the bottom, go up and watch us play,
Okay. Cool.
and the place would fill up, right? And that's what I said when that happened. And twice when we were there, Lemmy was there. Like somebody says, I wonder if Lemmy's there. And they said, yeah, he's here, but he won't talk to you, but he's gonna come up and watch you.
He won't talk
No,
to
he didn't want to talk to anybody.
you. Yeah, he's just chilling.
Chilling, and he just
He
walked
wants
up and
his
he just.
Sunday pint.
Yeah, he walked up and he watched us play,
Yeah.
and my guitar was going, holy fuck, he's right there. I says, relax, just
settle down.
I just settled down. He's only he's Lemmy. He's
Yeah.
watching us play. He's gonna be okay, right? You know.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, he was like, yeah. He walked away and he went like this. The
Did
thumb
he?
went, yeah.
He gave you the fist pump.
Yeah, he went like that, and the guys went, wow. And I said, see,
Did
relax.
he pass out?
No. They were
Like
they
the girl
weren't
getting
looking.
kissed
They
by
went,
Jim
they,
Morrison
they,
or
went, they
not?
went looking for him, a couple
Did
of
they?
them, and I said, no,
Don't search for Lemmy.
don't look. See,
He's
he
in that back room on that seat.
Yeah, that's where he is. Yeah. Have something to eat.
No, that's super cool, man.
Yeah.
And like, there's so much history to be had.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what you're doing right now brings that up, right? With your band, it's bringing that
Yeah.
that forward, right, for a lot of people too.
Well, the really cool thing, like one time when we were playing Hippie Days, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember Hippie Days?
No. Where
Well,
is
you
that?
probably
Kids?
didn't go to Hippie Days.
No.
You'd be
I
like,
wouldn't have
fuck,
gone there.
fuck that. So, anyways, it was a Kitsilano.
Oh,
The
okay.
whole street was shut
yes,
off.
I remember that. Yeah.
We had the like stage, and I had dark hair, you know, more muscles on my shirt, underneath my shirt. So, we played the show. It's pretty packed, and there was a girl from England. Maybe she was probably 18, 19 or
Yeah.
whatever. She goes, I fucking hated the Doors, but now that I've seen it live, I love them.
Yeah.
You know what turned me around on the Doors was just what you're saying. Like, I grew up punk rock kid, and
Yeah.
I couldn't have given less of a fuck about the Doors or Led Zeppelin or fucking Skinner or any of that fucking bullshit. It's true, and I fucking love it all now, like fucking mad. But
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
the thing that turned me around on the Doors is I read this fucking book of poetry. This was like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
darkest fucking shit I ever read in my life.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh,
It's nihilistic.
this
Yeah.
is the stuff for me, man.
Yeah.
And then listen to the fucking music with a different
Yeah.
set
That's
of ears.
so funny that you
It's
say
cool.
that because when I was in high school, some friends would put on the Doors. I'm like, "Why are you putting that shit on?" You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't get it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until you have to go through the slight initiation process
Yes.
of having a bedroom and doing a journal and
Yeah.
doing your thing,
Yeah.
and like the Doors come on, and it's a period of time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a period of time. Like for me, it was because I was a kid, so I saw all those guys as a kid, right? So all those
That would
bands.
have been super fresh though. That'd be like going to see the Pit Pistols or something.
But I
It
can't
was,
believe
it
you
was.
got invited on stage, dude. Or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went on stage.
Well, they invited us on stage. They used to have a lot of concerts that would do that.
Yeah.
The Doors weren't the only band,
Did Jim Morrison have a smell?
but no, I didn't smell. I was not.
Because
Let's put it this way:
The
the
key-
smell wasn't coming from him.
Okay.
The people smoked a lot of dope back then. I tell you.
The reason why I'm saying
Oh, a lot
this
of
is
dope.
Sean, the keyboardist, played with a dude, Adam. God, I can't remember his name. And he was in the LA scene as a kid,
Yeah.
and like he met Jim Morrison during the leather pant thing,
Yeah.
and he smelled like shit.
Oh.
Oh.
He just smelled like the pants were on, man. They
Oh,
were
on
like
for
clinging
weeks.
on. They were like actually his skin.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would
I
imagine-
don't know. This is like third generation conversation.
Well, you know what? Could be, but
Those pants are at the Hard Rock in Hollywood.
and they don't stink.
I don't know. They're behind
Did you
glass.
smell them?
No, I saw them though.
So that's like
They're
Spinal
sitting
Tap. Did you smell the glove?
Yeah. They're sitting there, man.
Now,
They're walking around.
what
the
do you
restaurant.
guys think would have happened, or what do you think would have happened had Jim survived?
Oh, are you saying he didn't?
Well, I don't know. There's what's his name?
do you
Frank
think?
Wagner.
What I'm thinking
But-
the Lord that he was still alive.
If he came back from Paris,
They would have played together again.
but do you think that Jim would have been like a Stanley Kubrick? Like, could you imagine if Jim got into movies and started like making horror movies or like crazy
You know what?
sci-fi?
Jim Morrison would have been a
super
great
films?
actor. He had the looks, man. He had that he did have.
I
Like
think
that
he
video
had
where he's
the
driving that
ability to be
Mustang.
a director.
Oh yeah. You
What's
could,
that?
yeah, you know
That
what?
Mustang.
Oh, the highway movie
Fuck,
that he
I
was trying
love
to
that
make.
fucking car.
Yeah,
That's my favorite car, man.
yeah.
You know what's funny? If you
Yeah.
go down East Van in the alleys,
Yeah.
like every fifth alley, you'll see like an old car just sitting there rotten
Yeah.
in the back,
There's
Just
a lot of
waiting.
super nice cars too.
waiting for someone to come
Come
and
back
like
out.
give it some love.
If Jim was around, you're right. He'd probably be doing movies. He probably would have got back with the Doors, and I think the Doors would have went either. They would have went. Actually, I think they would have probably left off where LA Women went off. I think they would have been more blues. I think they would have been true to their roots more.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would have went that route. I think that was probably the best route they decided because, like they said, that they were getting slammed at one point. So I think the best way for them is let's go back to our roots and just be a blues band, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would have been the smartest move for them to do.
Well, I
think-
feel they would have ushered in the age of disco earlier.
I hadn't done that.
Mirror ball, Jim. just shaved his head.
Giant-
bald spot
giant
comb
fucking
over.
mustache.
Well, you know. Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that?
Spoken like a punk rocker. Nihilist.
Did you ever see that clip of Jim where he was interviewed and they asked him? They asked him. They said, "So, what do you think of the future of music is?" Did you ever see that clip?
Yeah, he's like.
When he talked about the
He's got them
DJs.
big glasses on and the
Yeah.
big beard. He's like, well, you know, it's gonna be some kid in the basement just doing a machine,
See?
you know, and
Yeah.
that's
Way
and
before
it's like,
DJs. were-
holy fuck.
I know. He
Yeah.
must have been on Peyote.
He knew.
You know what? He must
He
have
knew,
been. He
dude.
knew. He was on Peyote or something. He saw the fucking future. That clip, I never forget. I
Yeah,
just went.
and that's on
that
PBS.
Dude, that's on PBS, and that
Public service, what is it? What's it called?
Public broadcasting.
public broadcasting
Support it, give him money.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, do. Exactly what it was. Yeah, he knew. He knew. Like you said, like I said to one friend, I says, he must have had a crystal ball or something, or beyond something crystal, because for fuck's sakes, he saw the future.
He must have been on crystals. Like crystals like dingling and dangling or
Well, whatever you.
okay. Yeah. I think
I'm gonna leave that up to the
I
people
think-
out there.
we I just think that he had his finger on the pulse.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That's what I'm thinking. He was smart. They weren't, I don't think they were, that's, different. I mean, when I talked about that too, when I saw the reformed doors, or whatever you want to call it, with
Reformed doors.
that's what we called them, with Ashbury. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I saw that. I liked it
Did
to
you
a
see
point.
that at the Pacific
Yeah, I saw,
Coliseum?
I saw that show.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, what did
And-
you think?
Well, I was way up in the nosebleeds, and I was singing at the top of the lungs.
Yeah.
And annoying all my neighbors.
Oh, no.
And these people were like, "Hey, man, do you want to lift back home?" It's like, "Yeah, man, yeah." And then they had a convertible, like an old school car convertible,
Oh, no,
and it
wow.
took me all the way back downtown.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was pretty
magical, but Ian Ashbury.
He
like,
tried. It was hard. That's a hard build.
Yeah.
I thought the band played well. I thought them adding the bass player. Kinda was cool.
He did the fucking cosplay. He dressed up like fucking Jim Morrison.
Did he?
Yeah, dude.
But he kind of always had that Morrison deal.
Ish, I guess.
Yeah, he sort of
Or
had that.
it's like that.
That's why they hired him.
Like
Part
an
of
Shane
arcana
whatever
kind of look.
thing.
Yeah, I just didn't think. I thought he had. I felt bad for him on that show, not because I didn't think he didn't do a good job. I just think.
Did
Yeah,
it turn you off that he kind of looked like Jim?
No, I don't. I love the color.
Oh, I love the call. Yeah.
I love you.
But what do you think he should have dressed like?
I'm just saying he did it. I'm just saying he did do that.
Yeah,
Or-
he
he
did that.
did?
Yeah.
He dressed up
Oh.
like.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like a natural fit.
It did feel like a
But
natural.
it just.
He could have just been.
But you
himself
can't
and all.
imitate. Morrison wasn't there, and you can't to fit into that shoe. That is really hard to do. You have if he came to the Doors, he should have came with the knowledge of knowing, like you're saying with you guys are. He should have came in and sang
I
the songs
think
like
The
I'm just-
one thing that
Which is
people
hard to
are
do.
totally missing from the whole Morrison thing is he had a really good sense of humor.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
He could,
and
yeah.
he was
Laugh at himself.
always the trickster. He was always the big brother, just scaring you.
Yeah.
There's a monster underneath or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that kind of deal.
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%.
And I think, Ian Ashbury,
Didn't have that.
bless his soul,
Yeah. Yeah.
just didn't have it.
No.
And nor did the other guy at the other place.
I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about too. Yeah, the other guy didn't have it too.
Well, what was
I
his
forget
name?
his name now. I know who you're talking about.
Mhm.
I didn't think he fit either. The only person I saw when they did the tribute to the
Mhm.
Doors with them there,
Mhm.
the closest that I thought anybody did a good job at saying it their way
Yeah.
was Eddie Vedder. I thought Eddie did a good job.
I thought
I-
he would have done a really good job, but he would have done it Eddie Vedder style.
That's
which is
right.
totally great.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. If Eddie Vedder
there's
would
the music.
There it is. There's the music. Eddie's. I'm gonna do it. I'm cover it the way I hear. it.
Yeah.
And the other guy that was.
They had the Doors tryout
Yeah.
video. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Scott Weiland.
Yes,
Holy shit!
he did a good job.
That guy just boom.
Scott
Laid
Bond, he's
into
a
it.
good singer, like a good front. And I saw them once at the Coliseum towards the end. Well, this is just before he died with them, and he was like, I wanted to go and see him because I'd seen him on TV and films and videos, and I said, he's a really good singer, this guy. And I went and watched him live, and you know what? He was excellent fucking singer,
He's really good.
and a good front man.
Was
Like-
that Stone Temple Pilots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good.
What
He-
song did he do?
I can't remember the Doors one he did, but he did it, and he did a great job. You're right about that. He did a really good job.
And then there was Perry.
Yeah, something like that. I know which one you
From
mean.
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was a tryout, right?
He was not a great singer.
But
He's a fucking. He's more like a fucking carnival barker. That guy. That's what I think.
I mean, come and play a couple of rings, kids.
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Lay your money down. Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry, Perry.
Oh my God.
Ash is just speaking the truth.
That's right. Come to the couch. We'll talk
Ash
about
is
it.
speaking.
Come to the couch.
You'll burn your ideas down and in the end,
But
Ash.
you're right, you
Right.
know. Yeah, no, he did a good job. Scott
Right.
Bowman did a great job, and Eddie Vedder they were good. They probably either one of them would have been better, because I think, like you said, they could have just came in and sang it the way
Now,
they felt it.
here's the weird thing with the meet and greets.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was Ray's like couple of last years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Like
either.
he had the cancer, man. He had
Yeah.
big C, you know.
Yeah,
And I think that was his last hooray.
I think so too.
And then John Densmore's like jumping on them, going, "Nope, you're not. You know, no Doors names. Blah 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 blah." Staying true to
Yeah.
the Jim deal.
Well,
you know.
what Jim would want it. Jim would have
Right.
said that. I think Jim would have said that.
So, I would love to meet Robbie Kruger, but I would love to meet Jim or John Densmore.
I like to meet John
Just
Densmore too,
go,
because he's
"Okay,
a wicked
man."
drummer.
Yeah, but like, give me the goods. Like,
Yeah,
what's up? What happened?
it'd be hard to probably get it out of him though, right? I think so. He looks like he's a pretty quiet dude.
I think
I've never
that
seen-
he stays true to the soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. And he is the soul of the band. I know a lot of drummers that I played with that when they name famous drummers, he's one of them that comes up and they're one of their favorites. A lot of
really?
people, yeah, a lot of drummers say I really like Densmore a lot. You know, it's always John Bonham, or somebody like that, or Ginger Baker, or somebody like that. But in let's say out of 5 or 3, Densmore comes up. I've heard it a lot. I've had 3 drummers that have said, no, I like Densmore. He's really good.
You guys want to hear a fun story?
Of
Yeah,
course.
We had this manager for a time.
right,
That we played at the Commodore once.
right.
And it was funny because they chased us out of there like after we played. It was a pretty good show. And then this manager like took us on and he introduced us to that poster maker. What's his name? The famous 60s.
I know the guy.
Oh, that made the
Psychedelic ones, the psychedelic
What's
ones.
his name? God damn it.
I know, he's in
Jim.
Vancouver. He's in Vancouver, yeah.
Oh, no. We gotta do his name.
I can't remember his name.
Shit.
I remember seeing him on the news one time talking about his posters in the last few years. Anyways,
Right. Yeah, I know. I stared a blank. So, anyways, we ended up at Hell's Kitchen, or Hell,
yeah,
it's called, and we asked him if he could recreate the original Doors poster
Oh,
that he
wow.
did from the 1960s,
yeah,
and put the Unknown Soldiers in it.
right.
And he's like, okay,
Oh,
Oh, did he do it?
oh yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's that poster.
That's that poster, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I gotta get a copy of that.
But I think he got a copy of it. But anyways, when we did it, we were like, more. Can you put like more stars in there?
Yeah.
And like a lizard like thing, and he goes, "Do you know who I am?" It's like,
Yeah, you got it.
oh yeah. It's the guy that did all the psychedelic '60s shit.
He did them all here in Vancouver, yeah.
God, what's his name?
I can't remember his name. But I know
He's
you're
probably
talking.
in that book.
Probably so.
Anyways,
Yeah, no. Yeah, he'd be in that book. Some of the pictures are in there. Yeah,
Mhm.
that are like that. Sure, yeah.
yeah.
That's very cool that you got that done too. 'Cause-
Well, it was neat to meet him, have a hamburger, a couple of cocktails, and
yeah, and hang out.
convince him to change the poster. Does that make sense?
That makes total sense.
Okay.
Very convinced. I enjoyed that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
God. Okay. It's gonna come to me. I know you're all screaming out.
You'll remember it on Saturday night. We'll
What's his
walk
name?
in the door. We'll walk in the door and he'll go,
Would it
blah,
be-
blah, blah, guys.
how about this? First one to put it
Can
in
you
the
look it up
comments.
on your phone,
First one who
please?
puts it in the comments can get into the show for free on
For
Saturday.
free, and there's no cover. Can one of you look it up?
I don't have my phone with me.
It's
but
not
yeah.
do electronics.
That's not do electronics, no. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so Saturday night, we're happening Saturday night.
We are.
And We're
Come
gonna be-
early, come often, it's gonna pack out fast.
Oh yeah, that place packs out. These guys pack the
The
place.
really, really cool thing about it is these trains.
Yeah.
That come in.
The back and
And
forth.
I love that Doors song that goes, no, the one about, what is the one? Fuck. Can't remember anything.
You have to time it with CN Rail.
Yeah?
Get your cue.
Let's
Train.
Okay, bring a train.
Sunman.
The Changeling.
The Changeling, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. That's a cool.
So what's your favorite Doors song?
Oh, I don't know. I love a lot. Oh, my favorite would be The End.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love The End. I've seen them do The End and I loved it.
Yeah?
So, yeah. In the beginning, the first show I went to, yeah, they did The End and it was like brilliant.
After years of doing this, our drummer said, "Hey man, you've been singing it wrong." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking
He's like,
about?
"It's not beautiful friend, the end. It's just beautiful friend." I'm like, "Oh."
Okay.
And then I'm like, "No, he's wrong. He's wrong." And listen to me.
Did you
all
listen
night.
to it?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, it's like
So
we
now
were
we're gonna do it the
champions.
orig. We're doing it the
Okay.
orig.
The original way.
Yeah.
Cool. See how the drummer pointed that?
Yeah, right.
Why are you a drummer?
Fuck no.
No, but yeah.
It takes a big car and a big heart to be a drummer.
Big car, yeah.
Big car, big
Because
car.
it's really hard to transport drums on public transit.
No shit.
Right.
Unless you,
So you gotta
because
get
the
a
house
lot
kids,
of love
most of the
to
house
drummers.
kids suck.
Yeah.
They've taken a beating.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Well, we
But,
want to thank you, Pete, for coming out.
Thanks,
It's
man.
been a pleasure having you here,
Namaste.
and we hope to see you again sometime soon.
Great to see us.
You two, I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna see him for sure on
Saturday.
Saturday with all
Check
of
it
you.
out with all the great Doors tunes. And if you aren't a Doors fan, you will be by the time you come to see these guys. Because I'm going to tell you now, they do a great job of bringing it back to where it should be. The music should be. All right.
And this is my beautiful friend.
The end. Vancouver After Dark.
Peace out.